Well, I don't like reading the obituaries, but I read the obituaries a lot because it just seems to me that people that write the obituaries either want to be PR people or they're failed PR people, and they're trying to keep it going. Hey, look, I spun death. For instance, in the obituaries, no one ever dies of cancer. People always give in after a valiant battle with cancer, or they throw in the towel after a courageous fight, which statistically, that can't be possible. There had to have been a couple of cowardly ordeals in there, you know what I mean? Like, Bob Smith died today after a craven, cowardly ordeal with cancer, during which he wished the disease on his family and friends, and attempted a pact with Satan, which left his basement covered in goat's blood and 4 boxes of chalk needlessly wasted trying to summon a demon who never appeared. Few mourners who showed up at his funeral had a hard time not giggling. Good riddance. My other big obituary fear is when I die, they'll have my picture, and then they always have underneath it, in quotes, "He loved to laugh." Oh, he loved to laugh. Well, that doesn't tell you anything. Everybody loves to laugh. You're laughing. That's like saying he hungered for food so often in his life. He got these insane cravings. He'd try to give it up. He'd have a big breakfast and say, "That's it, cold turkey." And then at lunch, he'd want some cold turkey. It was pathetic. Battled it alongside of his sleep addiction. Oh, that sleep addiction was a monkey on his back. He'd go 18, 20 hours, but sooner or later, he'd look for a bed to lie down in, as the crazy sleep junkies would say in that weird street lingo of theirs. "I'm gonna go take a nap." What's that hep cat saying? Although I can't think of anything creepier than watching someone laugh who hates to laugh. How disturbing would that look? Like you tell them a joke and they're like, "Oh, laughter! Oh!" Look at my set. They built me a set. Oh, all the money. I live in Los Angeles right now. I love going to like old movies. I'm a real film buff. And Los Angeles is the place to go to a lot of movies. They show old movies all the time. But unfortunately, you have to watch them with people that live in Los Angeles. And a lot of them, they'll go to these old movies, but they'll bring their bullshit like Starbucks liberalism with them. You know what I mean? As if it still applies to the movies that they're watching. Like, they were showing John Wayne's The Searchers. The Searchers, one of the greatest films ever made. So we're all watching it, and the man's Chinese. Oh, man, this is amazing. So the movie starts up. The first title comes up, Texas, 1868. Texas, 1868. So this woman 2 seats down from me starts reacting to the film as if it were made today. She starts going, "Oh, well, let the women clear the table while the men just sit there and talk. Okay, and let's all be racist to the Indians while we're at it. That's good. Ma'am, it's the Old West, okay? It was settled by big, white, racist psychopaths. I'm sorry, those are the guys that settled it. It wasn't settled by Gap greeters and Jamba Juice employees on their break. It would have been nice, but no. No. What are you thinking? If I had settled this country, we'd all be dead right now. You'd be dead. Because I would have been out there going, "Oh, my inner child doesn't feel like chopping wood today. I haven't." We're gonna die, you idiot! I know, but I was reading Andrea Dworkin, and she says the male said, "Please kill an animal so we can eat. Please." We're at war, right? I'm only saying we're at war because I turned on CNN last week and there was a green city on TV. Whenever you turn on CNN and there's a green city with white dots over it, you're like, oh, I guess we need oil. Hey, honey, we should go fill the car up. Oil prices, as I speak to my wife who doesn't exist. Honey, we should go get my phantom wife. These war reporters, too, for CNN, they try to make out like they're still that whole Edward Murrow, "I'm in London while they're bombing us," or "I'm in the jungles of Vietnam." These guys are in a Days Inn, miles away from the shelling, still trying to come on like they're King Swaggercock. "Yeah, I'm in the middle of the war. Look out." And these guys try to play it up like, "Yes, we're in the Days Inn. The shelling has started. We've lost Spectrovision, Bernie. We have, I don't know how Blade ends. Wesley was fighting the vampires and he looked like he was doing well, but who knows? It's pure hell, Bernie.